Hey everybody, this is Darren Sabedra again, Mercury News, East Bay Times Bay Area News Group, here with Mike Lefkow. Mike, we're getting ready for week 3, the high school spring football season. We're rolling right along. This thing's going to wrap up here in just a couple of weeks, but we're back for more predictions. What a week by you, man. 10-1. You have taken the lead in the season standings. I guess order was restored. What do you think about that 10-1 performance?
Well, the one game I lost was the real stunner, I thought, was Los Gatos 45, Milpitas nothing. I mean, I know Los Gatos has a good team, but here's a school that's sent players to USC and Notre Dame the last 2 years, and they're going out and winning by 45 points. That's an impressive program.
Yeah, no doubt about it. And big win for Mark Crail. Tough loss for Milpitas, but anyhow, let's move on to this week's predictions. We're going to go for 15 games. We're going to start off with De La Salle, number 1, obviously in our poll, going up against number 6 San Ramon Valley. Taking De La Salle.
Yeah, I'll go with the Spartans.
All right, let's move on. Heritage at home. Undefeated. They're at home Friday night against number 2 Pittsburgh. Pittsburgh last week blasted Freedom. Vic Galley is going with 2 quarterbacks. I mean, he's got 2 very high-level quarterbacks in senior Eli Brickhandler and sophomore Jaden Rashada. Pitt's got a lot of talent. I'm going Pittsburgh.
Yeah, I think Pittsburgh wins this game.
Heritage is what, a year or 2 away?
I would think Heritage is at least a year away, maybe even 2 years. I could see them giving Pittsburgh a little bit of a tussle, but Pittsburgh will eventually wear them down.
Right. Next game on the list, Jerry and Dickey had a huge game last week for Valley Christian, and it's lost to Sarah. Only lost by a touchdown. Archbishop Mitty was supposed to play the Kings Academy, but that game was canceled because of a positive COVID test on the Kings Academy, among the Kings Academy coaching staff. Valley at home. I'm going to go Valley in this one.
Yeah, I think Valley Christian wins.
All right. Next on our list, this is a tough one. Monterey Trail at 1-0. They won last week at Wood Creek. They're going to make the drive in from the Sacramento area to go up against our 5th-ranked team, Clayton Valley Charter. Clayton squeaked by California last week and had to call on its backup quarterback to get the job done. Not sure who will start Friday. My guess is probably Jake Kern will be back under center, but we'll see. This is a tough one for me, but I'm going to go Monterey Trail to hand Clayton its first loss.
Oh, I'm going to pick the Uglies to come back and play better than they did last week. They really struggled last week, but I think they'll be fine.
All right. Next game is Cardinal Newman, ranked 7th by the Bay Area News Group, traveling to Fairfield to play Vanden. Vanden's in Fairfield, right?
I think so. Yeah, it's for the Vanden Air Force. It's Vanden Air Force Base.
There you go. So this will be a big test for both teams. Vanden beat Wood last week 34-13. Cardinal Newman, the Santa Rosa Power, beat Windsor. I am going to go Cardinal Newman.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the safe pick. I think Cardinal Newman wins.
Sounds good. This one is going to be a tough one. Number 17, Acalanes, the cardiac kids of the season. They won last week over Las Lomas, scoring on a Nick Rossi touchdown with 6 seconds to go. Won the previous week by holding off a shorthanded Monte Vista Danville team. They're going to be playing their league rival, the Campolindo Cougars. They're traveling to Moraga on Friday night. I've picked against Acalanes the first 2 weeks. I'm probably going to give them the kiss of death. I'm going to go with Acalanes in the upset to beat Campolindo.
All right, I'll pick against Acalanes this week. I'll go with Campolindo. Campo's been impressive so far. So is Acalanes, actually. That should be a great game.
All right. The Holy War in Mountain View. Bellarmine coming off a gut-wrenching loss to Central Catholic. Bells were up 21-0 in the first half. They lost 28-21 under new coach Jalal Beachman. They're going to travel to St. Francis to play the Lancers, who are coming off a win over San Benito. This is a tough one for me, but I'm going to take Bellarmine to bounce back and to win the Holy War.
Yeah, I'm going to go with Bellarmine too. I thought they were impressive last week. They didn't finish, but they showed a lot of potential.
Okay, well, we're both going Bellarmine over the Lancers. So anyhow, next game on the list, number 16, Monte Vista against California. Monte Vista 0-2. As we noted, they lost to Acalanes with about half of their team out because of contact tracing. They're going up against California, which is coming off a gut-wrenching loss to Clayton Valley Charter. I'm going with Monte Vista to win its first game.
Yeah, I'm going to go with the Mustangs to win their first game, but I think this game's going to be close.
I do too. I think it's going to be really close. Number 19, Palma, which has not played the Salinas Power, playing its season opener at San Joaquin Memorial down in the Fresno area. San Joaquin Memorial also has not played since losing to Serra in the 2019 NorCal Regional. That was a good game, and San Joaquin was very impressive that day. It was in the rain. They lost to the Padres, I believe it was 28-18. I'm taking San Joaquin Memorial in this game.
I'm going to go with Palma. They've got some good players. I think this might be a pretty good team.
All right. Next on our list, the Pete Laverado Bowl, assuming it happens. Kings Academy, I reached out to their athletic director today. We record these predictions on Tuesday. He said that the team and coach, the players and coaches all passed their COVID tests on Friday. They're going to do another one today per protocol. They're thinking that they're going to be ready to go on Friday. It will be their season opener. And Sacred Heart Prep is 2-0. Teddy Purcell completing 75% of his passes so far. Andrew Latu has run for 4 touchdowns in the first 2 games. I'm going to take Sacred Heart Prep to beat the Kings Academy on the road.
Yep, I agree. I'm going to go with Sacred Heart Prep. I think it's a good team also.
All right. Piedmont Hills at number 22, Oak Grove. Piedmont Hills beat Santa Teresa last week 27-20. Oak Grove got 5 touchdown passes from Jesse Miller, 4 of them to Devin Parker in a 45-0 win at Overfelt. I'm taking Oak Grove in this one.
Yeah, it may not be as easy for Oak Grove, but I'll take them to win.
Okay. Hayward at James Logan. James Logan beat Encinal last week 24-8. Hayward lost a close one to San Leandro 20-14. I'm going to take James Logan to win and go to 2-0 under new coach Eddie Smith, correct? That's the new coach?
Smith, yep, he's a great player at St. Mary's, Berkeley. Yep, I'm going to go with Logan as well.
Okay. A few more games on the list. San Leandro at Monroe Catholic. Monroe Catholic, this will be its season opener. San Leandro, as we've noted, won last week over Hayward. I'm taking Monroe Catholic to win at home.
Yeah, I like this Monroe Catholic team. I'm going to pick them to win.
All right. On Saturday, Kerry Crowley, our colleague who covers the Giants, former St. Ignatius running back, his old school, St. Ignatius, will be playing his season opener against Archbishop Reardon. Teddy Buchanan, SI's star from the 2019 season, has graduated. He was the WCAL Player of the Year in 2019. I don't know what to make of SI. They're not in our rankings, but I'm going to take them to win at home in their season opener.
Well, I hate to disappoint Kerry, but I'm going to go with Reardon.
And you're wearing their colors, man.
Oh, yeah, the purple, yeah.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that when I put the shirt on.
You knew you were going to pick against SI.
No, I'm not sure which team I was thinking about when I put the purple shirt
on. Maybe you were thinking about Kennedy of Fremont, which also wears purple and is the last game on our list. They will be playing Washington of Fremont at TAC Fudena Stadium on Saturday afternoon at 4:00. Both teams were 3-3 in the Mission Valley Athletic League in 2019, but now are part of that merged conference with it's the MVAL / West Alameda County Conference. I think they're both in the middle division of that competitive equity-based league. And I'm going to take Washington Fremont, my kid's school, to win that game.
Well, I'm going to go take the purple-clad Kennedy of Fremont to win Washington. You know, the irony is that the school that Washington's named after, the Washington Huskies, their colors are purple. They're known as the Purple Gang.
Instead, they wear orange and black.
Who?
Washington or Fremont is orange.
Yeah, Washington and Fremont.
Yeah. Anyhow, anything else to add? I mean, we're starting to learn a little bit more about some of these teams. The heavyweights are still the heavyweights.
Yeah, the heavyweights are still the heavyweights, but one roster that struck me was Leland. I was looking over that team, the size that they have. I don't know what their speed is like, but they have an impressive looking roster.
Good win over Lincoln of San Jose last week. Kevin Collins does a great job at Lincoln, and that was an impressive win by Kelly King Jr., who got the win on the weekend. His dad's team lost to Los Gatos by the score we mentioned earlier.
I would say Leland's a team to keep an eye on this season.
Very good. Be sure to check out our coverage, mercurynews.com, newsbaytimes.com. We'll have all kinds of game coverage on the weekends. Make sure to sign up for a digital subscription. Mike, it's down to 99 cents for 3 months. That's the rest of the academic year. You can get all of our high school coverage.
Yeah, that's a heck of a deal. You pay $1 and get a penny back.
And you get you and me and our new correspondents. And we accounted for 45 games last weekend.
Yeah, no, we had a pretty good group of games, and we'll have another large group of games this weekend.
All right. That's it for me. Is that it for you?
That's a wrap.
All right, man. We'll see you down the road.
All right. Take it easy.